Yo, what's that word, everybody? Hey, listen, before I get into the content, these videos that I'm making is not to bring anybody down, it's not to have a pity party, it's strictly to inform. And I also want to thank the YouTube platform for allowing me to express my thoughts. We've dropped 7 videos today, and collectively they hit 300 views. So the 7 videos I made, y'all, they hit a whopping 300 views. So I appreciate YouTube allowing me, to get my message across to 300 people. And maybe one day, maybe 20 years down the line, 50 years down the line, maybe one day I would be able to, reap the benefits of the work that I put on a platform. But today I want to talk about this simulation theory, because remember I told y'all I'm living in a simulation and this ain't real. Like I'm really starting to see this simulation. So I made a video today and I told you guys I got my rent money, but I don't have any money to eat. So I've been driving around doing DoorDash, doing Uber Eats for 12 hours, and I still ain't made enough money to get anything to eat. You get what I'm saying? But what happened was I made enough money to, put in my gas tank to drive around tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow I'll make, $10, $20 where I can get a meal. And the interesting thing is, you all, the only reason why I wanted to eat was so I can have enough energy so I can stream and build my platform. That's literally the only reason why I wanted to eat some food today. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't need the energy to stream, I would have never even attempted to even eat again today. You know what I'm saying? It's like, forget it. You feel me? But I didn't get a chance to stream because I didn't have enough energy because I'm hungry. But check this out, because I want to talk about this simulation theory that I've been talking about today. Remember, I told you guys that life isn't real and we living in a simulation. Now, earlier today, I told you guys, I'm like, I got my rent money, but I don't have money to eat. So about 30 minutes ago, I finally said, man, forget it. I tried tomorrow. I got $5. You know what I'm saying? I put the $5 in my tank. Maybe I can take that 5 and make 15 and, get some groceries for tomorrow so I can eat, right? So as I'm walking towards the gas station, I kid you not, 3 little boys walk up to me. And this never I promise y'all, this ain't never happened to me in San Diego, which is crazy, right? Because this used to happen all the time in Chicago. It's never happened in Dago. So these 3 boys came up and they was like, excuse me, sir. I'm like, what's up? They like, we're hungry. Can you please go in the store and get us some carne asada fries? And I looked at, the look I gave him was like, I can't believe you asking me to feed you right now, because I don't have the money to feed them. So like, my flesh was about to say no because I don't have the money. But technically I do have the money. I got my rent money, right? So I took like $20 from my rent money and, I got them the food because they were hungry and they were just children. You get what I'm saying? But as I was taking my rent money to feed these children, I started to think about that Bible verse and that says that it is written. So all day today, my main goal was just to make a little bit of money so I wouldn't have to spend my rent money. But it was written. Like, it was already planned. Like, it was already pre-planned today for me to spend that rent money. It was written. Because I literally tried all day. I tried all day. And as soon as I decided to throw in the towel, 3 kids said they needed some food. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a simulation because, like, I couldn't believe that happened. It hasn't, that's never happened to me in San Diego, but it happened today. And what was I supposed to do, y'all? I couldn't tell them to piss off. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got their food. They was happy. And I ain't gonna lie, like, I was actually happy for them. Like, if that made any sense, like, I was so happy that they got a chance to eat, and I was happy that I was able to feed them. That God allowed me to feed them. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't me. If it was me, I would have told them no. But God said no. You got to feed them children. So like what's interesting is, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I talked to him for a little bit, you know, told him stay out of trouble. You know, gave him the same, y'all just stay out of trouble. But it's interesting because, like, they were so happy that they were eating that one of the kids was jumping up and down. And as he was jumping up and down, a Popeyes bag that he was hiding, it fell from like his jacket or something. He was hiding the Popeyes box from me. And when he dropped it, he looked at me. He was like, sir, this is for my mom. This isn't for me. I'm hungry. And I'm like, if you got to feed your mom, don't worry about it. I'm like, that's honorable that you are taking these steps to make sure that you and your mom eat. I'm like, I'm not tripping off that. I'm like, just enjoy y'all meal. You know, stay out of trouble, stay out of gangs. You know what I'm saying? Stay out the streets. But it's funny that I really do believe that it was pre-planned today. It was predestined today. And it was already in the cards for me to do this. Like it was already written. You get what I'm saying? So like, a lot of times people think that we got free will, but we don't. That's all I want to tell y'all.